There are things that players say and we hear them twice, especially when the tone is more sincere than rehearsed. A recent statement raised alarms among Eagles fans. Was there someone there who deep down wanted to stay? Like, comment and subscribe? Because this is one of those subtexts that says a lot. The Eagles' offseason is far from calm. The franchise lost important names in practically every sector of the roster. The defense, which had already been flirting with decline since the recent runner-up finish, now faces a true reboot in some areas. The offensive line has also undergone changes, and that's where the most curious point of this story lies. Among the most significant losses is a name that, until recently, seemed aligned with the franchise's culture, playing style, and most importantly, the desire to remain on the roster. But as we know, desire doesn't always translate into a contract. And when the market opens, everything can change unexpectedly, even for the player himself. The comment came almost casually, but with a weight that only those who follow the NFL's behind the scenes understand. The free agency process wasn't what I expected, but I'm where I need to be. Words from Mickey Becton, now a Chargers player. But clearly, he didn't turn the page quite so easily. It's worth noting that Becton had a solid season in 2024, and, according to several insiders, was willing to stay in Philly. But the outcome was different. The lingering question is, did he really want to leave? Or was he expecting more effort from the Eagles to keep him? The tone of the statement, published by Daniel Popper from The Athletic, suggests a hint of frustration with the process, something typical of someone who thought they would have a smoother renewal. This is symptomatic, because in the NFL, players don't usually talk too much about the past unless there's some emotional baggage in the air. From a technical standpoint, Becton still had plenty to offer in the Eagles' scheme. Strong in the running game, competent in short pass protection, and adapted to the franchise's system, he would have been an important piece for continuity. But budgetary concerns took precedence, and at this point, the management's decision was clear: open space for renewal, perhaps with cheaper and younger names. The comparison is inevitable. Remember when Malcolm Jenkins left, and it became evident that the locker room felt his absence? A similar situation could happen here. The impact of Becton goes beyond the four lines. He was part of the physical and silent DNA of the offensive line, and it's not easy to replace that with cold contract numbers. Does this solve the problem or create another? Only time will tell. But there's certainly a feeling of a missed opportunity. I want to know your opinion. Comment, like, subscribe. This is serious fan talk.